I really hope my personality is keeping you here because I feel like this is probably the worst review. Anyway, guess who's back? Back again. I do want to apologize about my absence, but I know like I really just want to focus on this collection right here, and I'll kind of explain that stuff later in the video because maybe some of you guys are new here or you're just checking out my channel, so like me talking about my absence would like be irrelevant to you. So anyway, we're gonna hop in this. So okay, I have not been this excited for a freaking launch in a hot minute. Like honestly, ever since my last video, I really just kind of was getting bored of releases, and this right here, oh my Lanta, I love it. I'm just, oh, it's so pretty. So we are going to be reviewing Auric Beauty. I'm so excited. First of all, love Samantha Ravindall. Love her like aesthetic, honestly. Like she's the person who got me into cream products. So the fact that she came out with her own line and everything is basically cream products, like on brand, chica. So I'm not going to like explain everything about the brand because she did come out with her own video kind of explaining everything, and I'll just link that down below if you haven't checked it out, but I'm sure you have. But she is essentially trying to be a luxury brand that is worth the luxury price, and that is what I live for. I love how she said that in her video, and I cannot wait to show this stuff to you. Look at the packaging. I bought 3 shades. I bought the 3 lightest shades, so I have Pyrite, Selenite, and Morganite. I think that was backwards, but anyway, that's these 3 right here. I got really lucky and I was actually able to buy everything on the website. Like, I kid you not, I was in the middle of my chiropractic appointment and I made him wait to crack me because it was right at the time that the launch was actually going to open, like the link to the website and everything, so he had to stop first, and he was very sweet. He works with me. He's used to my craziness. So I got all the little shadows. I love the font. I know that's like irrelevant, but I love it. So this is the first time I'm touching them. I got them yesterday before I went to work, but obviously I had like an hour before work and I was like, well, I want to make a video and I'm not going to touch them till tomorrow. Oh, she pretty. She pretty. I mean, I knew it was gonna be pretty, but like, it's so pretty in person. Ooh, it feels so bougie. I'm like talking about the packaging for way too long, but you know, it's part of the luxury thing. If I'm paying luxury price, it better look luxury, and that's what it's looking like right now. Oh my god, how cute. Decorate my makeup room a little bit better. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna work for me really good. So Morganite is the lightest shade, and I can already tell looking at it, it's gonna fit me really well. I am not holding these pretty, but here's the shades. Here's the lightest, and then here's the darkest. So you can see on me, this is gonna fit the best. Why am I so red? I don't know. Oh, that is a serious cap. She wasn't playing. Okay, love that. I'm excited about the pump. She really like hyped up the pump. You can wear it alone, mix it with your foundation, or put it on top as like a highlighter. Oh, okay, I see what they mean by a balmy texture. If anything, it just feels like a lotion. Like a lotion with grip, if that makes sense. Anyway, so this is the lightest shade right here. I'm gonna zoom in. That right here, this whole area, is Morganite compared to this side of my hand. So this is Selenite. And you can see like the cast on my hand. This doesn't work for me, but it would definitely work for a lighter skin tone. Okay, so I've really lightened it up on my hand, but you could tell it's significantly darker. This is a really pretty like tan shade. One day I'll get good at doing swatches. I was thinking it was going to be a lot thicker. For me, it just kind of felt like a lotion that has some grip in it, you know? We've all had a lotion like that where you put it on, you're like, okay, you gotta work it a little harder, but like it's not thick, you know? So let's get into the shadows. I think I'm really excited for Ego because I feel like it's gonna be like the unsung hero of the trio, you know? But first of all, can we just appreciate her eco-friendliness? Ooh, that's Ego. In my lighting, it's pulling green. Like it's like a really pretty kind of greenish shade. So we're gonna just swatchy swatch that. Ooh, it's, oh my god, that's pretty. See, okay, I'm a very shimmery person. I like things to look reflective, but not glittery. I can't do glitter. I think it's pretty, but like that stuff it don't look good on me, and it hurts my eyes, so I don't like to use it. Oh, that's so cute. The little lid has Auric on it too. The details, ma'am. The details. Oh, it's the moussey. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like by itself, each item, and then what they look like together. So this is how it looks on me, and I'm basically a piece of white paper, so this is what it looks like on very fair skin. Just ignore how red my face is. I still can't figure out why it's doing that. So this is how it's looking on me. That's the topper, that's the cream, and then that's together. So this one is Temper. The topper is incredibly sheer, but I love the cream in this little duo, but I would say the topper so far is not my favorite. It was actually a little hard to kind of build it up, if that makes sense. But overall, it's still really pretty. So this is Defiance. I think this is probably the most versatile one of the three. Like, just the contrast of how light and how beautifully, like, almost glossy this can look. And then the cream is beautiful. It's a brown. But together they, like, make a really pretty smoky brown shade. I feel like this might be the really basic route to go. But I think I'm going to mix Defiance and Temper together. I really like Ego, but, like, I also have to go to work tonight. And I will walk into work with a really smoky eye and make it real cute. But I don't know if I want to do that today. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get on in it. So I'm just going to use a flat brush because I don't really know exactly how to apply this. We're just going to go like this. I'm going to just do like a little thin layer first and see how this goes. I'm already seeing it. Yay. It's really pretty by itself. Like, you could just do this if you wanted to look glowy. So this is without, and this is with it. It glows! Okay, so that's the end of my review. Imagine if I really did just end it right there. That would be funny, not gonna lie. I'm actually gonna put a little bit more. That's really beautiful though. And it's blending really nicely into my skin. Again, this is the shade Morganite. Wow, that's pretty. So part of me just wants to do half of my face, but I think I'm just going to do the whole face because I do plan on wearing this, you know, for the rest of the day. But yeah, you can definitely see, especially on camera, how glowy my skin looks. But it's like a pretty glow. It's not oily. Like, it's... I thought it was going to be really, really glowy. Like, the way that she kind of made it sound like she's like, this isn't for somebody who doesn't want to look dewy, like glowy. But, again, I do like dewy and glowy stuff, so this could be fine for me, but it could be really glowy, like too glowy for someone else. But I think this is actually a really good amount of glow. I wonder if I put it under my eye, would that help brighten? I don't know. Somebody tell me if that's right or not. Oh my god, it's so pretty. And I don't feel thick. Like, it doesn't feel thick. There's a little bit of a stick to it, but I don't mind that because I know some people really like that because it feels like grippy and they think it holds their foundation better. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but it's so pretty. Oh my god, I can't wait to put this on my body. That's another thing why I really like how big it is, because she's like, this thing is meant to last. That's why the pump has been tested and like the formula and all that. So I'm really excited because especially when I get tanner, I can't wait to put those other colors on because, like, I have not seen anybody with a review yet go and put it on their face, on their body. I need somebody to go out and do that. You know what? We might do it today, but I'm in a Fleetwood Mac t-shirt, so we might have to change to do that, you know? My energy is all over the place. Sorry. Oh my god, I can't. Just look at that. Look at this. I look like a glowy pearl. I'm living for it. Make my 5 head bigger. I don't care. It's glowy as hell right now. Making me look like I got cheekbones. We like that. Oh my god, I am a lot today. And I'm going to mix the L'Oreal Age Perfect foundation. This is the lightest shade 10. It's still a little too dark for me. It's more on a pinky undertone as well. And I'm going to take the L'Oreal, wrong one. The L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear foundation in the shade 400 because this one's pretty light. And it's actually too light for me, so I use it as a lightening medium, you know. First off though, I want to kind of correct my under eyes. I just realized that. Can you tell I haven't done makeup in a while? Because I totally forgot my routine. I really hope my personality is keeping you here, because I feel like this is probably the worst review. Anyway. Now I usually use a brush. I don't normally use a sponge. If I'm really going out of my way to be glowy, then I would use a sponge, but I normally just use a brush. We're gonna do that today. I'm definitely gonna keep playing with this, so like I will let you know, how it's doing. Like, my foundation definitely brought down the dew just a little bit. I feel like my skin looks a little more matte than it did before I put foundation on, which is fine. I don't feel like my pores or anything are more pronounced than they were before, like when I usually just do my makeup. But I'm curious to see that what if I put like a blurring primer underneath, how would that go with the glow? So, ooh, that rhymed. Anyway, we're just gonna go in with some concealer real quick. Just add a little extra coverage to certain areas of my face. I wear makeup on my face. If you understand that reference, we can be friends. I'm debating. I think what I might do out of curiosity is I'm going to take a little bit of that Morganite and go ahead and apply it on my face as like a highlighter. Just because I don't know how, like I don't think it's going to pick up product, but just in case, I'd rather just go ahead and get it done now. And I'm just going to use like a little fluffy brush. I'll put that up here in my brow too. Since we're going for a glow, we're going for a glow. That's pretty. I love a good liquid highlighter. Just sometimes I don't like the way that some dry so fast or set, like where you put it is where it stays, and like, if you mess up, it's oh well, that's over. So we're gonna see. Okay, so this is with it on top. This is it by itself. Yeah, I think it gave me like a little bit more glow. I can't wait to try this like mixed in foundations and stuff too. But I like the way that this applies. It's so easy. Like, yeah, I've played with cream products for like about a year now, but like this is a really nice like easy way of doing like a highlight with a cream product. And like that is not my forte, cream highlighters. I'm more of a cream blush gal. Like, I'm good with those. I'm familiar with those. So this is like kind of new. Yeah, it's adding like a subtle amount of extra glow. I like that. It's not over the top. And holy crap, you really can like control how much you're getting out of this pump. Like, I'm not BSing you. Like, I'm really not. Like, I'm making such minor little pumps, and like, look at that. I can barely, I don't even know if you saw anything, but anyway, it's doing great by controlling the amount of product I'm getting out. So I'm just gonna add a little more in the cupids. Isn't this cool? What the heck? Oh man, so glowy, and I love it. So I'm just gonna go in with some bronzer and cream blush, so I'll be right back. Okay, and then I just kind of powdered my eyes and my under eyes, and now we're gonna get into a look. So I don't know what I'm doing yet, but we're gonna keep going. It's kind of a running theme here. So I'm gonna go in with the Defiance cream shade, dark brown, and I'm going to go on a little pencil brush, and I'm gonna just apply some right here, kind of making like a wing. That actually turned out really cool. So this could either be really good, or I could really mess up the look right now. I'm gonna try to use this as a cream shadow. Well, I mean it is, but I'm gonna try to use it like in my transition or something. Granted, I've never done this before, so this is all really just experimenting right now. I'm actually going to go into a neutral palette. This is the Biba one, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to kind of build up the crease a little. Although so far with the cream shadows, they feel really nice on the eye. Like, they don't feel heavy at all. They're very light and moussey. So like, I really don't feel like I have anything but like normal eyeshadow on my eyes. Nothing's creasing and it sets really nicely. I'm going to take a kind of denser big brush and I'm going to apply a little bit of that, what's this again? Temper shade, and I'm going to like put this on the lid, just kind of dust it. It kind of reminds me of like a taupey brown, like a warm brown, taupey brown. Like, it's like blended out on my hand, it looks a lot warmer, but like the cream itself, like you can see it, it's darker compared to that. So when I go to put it on my eye, I feel like it looks more accurate to the cream than my little swatch, which is interesting. But I'm just working it into my brush and just putting a thin layer on. That's a really pretty, like, smoky, everyday eye, and it's kind of on the neutral side. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with the Defiance, try to bring that little smoky wing in again. Even then, it kind of works well as like a cream outer shade. Maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll try it as a outer crease shade. Ooh, that's pretty. Soften the edge right here. I'll just take the Temper shade again. I'm going to apply this on the lower lashes. I'm going to take the Defiance Topper shade. I'm going to put that in the inner corners. I'm going to take the Temper Topper shade and just kind of pat that like in the center. And by the way, I forgot to mention I put a little bit of eyeliner and smudged it on my eyes. I'm sure you could tell, but just to let you know, that wasn't the Auric products, that was just an eyeliner. And then I'm going to go in with the Defiance Smoke Reflect on top, the topper. I'm just curious to see what these look like together. That's kind of pretty. Let me just put that all over. Well, like the inner half. I love a good sparkle. And then I'm just going to put some more on the inner corners. And honestly, to like tie in the bottom with the top, I kind of want to take like a little bit of the shimmer and put it underneath. Yeah, I am in love with the Defiance Topper. It's gorgeous. So my brow should help tie this together. So that's what I'm going to do real quick and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is how my face is looking now. I like it. So this is an up close view of my eye makeup. And then you can see like the glow. I don't have any highlighter on, just the Glow Lust. This is my skin. A little more backed up. Okay, so my first impressions on everything. I will say that I really, really love the Glow Lust. I knew I was going to love it, but I mean, I was still kind of hesitant. Oh, my itchy nose. So my final thoughts on everything. I'm actually very happy with everything. I love the packaging. I think it's nice. It's very luxe, heavyweight. Love the pump on this. The lids, she's not playing. Like, the lids are really serious. Like, they're gonna last a good bit. Like, I don't see this thing stretching out or anything like that. These are really nice. I got good at finally taking the lid off, so if you have long nails, just like, it might be a little bit of a struggle at first to kind of get the little lid to come off of the cream, but I would keep that on there because that's meant to help keep it from drying out. As for the cream product itself, I really like it. It's a moussey texture. It feels really nice. It feels very lightweight on the eyes. Like, I don't feel like a wet, heaviness on my eyelids at all. There's no creasing going on. So definitely use it like as an eyeshadow, like in your crease with a brush and stuff. If you're gonna do that, I figured out, in case you didn't know, a fluffier blending brush isn't that great at using that. I had better luck with a more tapered, kind of more denser fluffy brush. Like this one is the Tapered Blending by Luxie, the 205. I had really good success with that when I tried to use it for the darker brown on the outside of my eye. I want someone else to try this as a wing because it did really good making wings on my eyes. Like if you just wanted a smoky wing, I think that would be beautiful by itself too. So I really like that. The toppers are really cute. I love the toppers. I'm not a huge fan of the one from the Temper. I don't know why. It just feels really dry. Like it feels a little more heavy, like hard packed in there more than the Defiance. The Defiance just felt smoother, more buttery. This one was a little harder for me, but either way it still came on the eye and it looks really pretty. It's a very sheer one. I think it's the sheerest one of the toppers. I also think that the color of the cream shadows in their pots are more accurate to how it's going to look on your eye versus the swatches I just did on my hand. But then again, I'm going to keep playing with it. I've never really played with cream shadows, so you can take that with a grain of salt. But that's my experience with it. As for the Glow Lust, I really do love this. Morganite is perfect for me. And when I tell you I am the fairest of fair, like I am very fair in the winter. So if you're worried about none of these matching you, this will match you beautifully. And as you saw, I don't even have a cast on my face. Like even when I use it as a highlighter, I don't have a cast, and that's very hard for me to find, honestly, even in a regular powder highlighter, especially since I lean more toward golder highlighters rather than like pink tone ones. So this is really cool. I love it. It has a beautiful sheen to it. You can see my face right now. The only areas I've powdered is my lids and my under eyes. So everything else is just cream products. This is the way it's glowing, the way it looks. It looks really beautiful. This will seriously last you forever. I used my face, I mean, one pump, like 3/4 of a pump was good enough for my face, but I just wanted to layer it a little bit to see if I could get extra glow. But this seriously is going to last forever, and I can't wait, because on days where I could wear maybe like a cute little top or something, I definitely am going to try to put this on my body and see how this looks. Matter of fact, maybe we could do it now, you know. Add a little bit of this. We'll put it right here. This is kind of hard, and I scratched myself, great. So now I'm going to have a red mark, so ignore that red mark. Well, you can see it on camera, it looks really pretty. Ooh, I love it. I actually really like it. This is the side with it, and this is not. And I feel like if you have oily skin as well, like as long as you just maybe don't put it in your T-zone and you just want it to be as a highlight, I think it would do beautiful. I can't wait to see what it looks like in a foundation, especially like the NARS one where it's like more of a semi-matte. I want to try it with some more mattifying kind of foundations to see how it works with those. But overall, it's stunning. It's very pretty. I like it a lot. I love the eyes. It's just like the right amount of shimmer. It's not too much. I think it's really nice. I think it'll look really beautiful on mature skin as well. Like it's not like the kind of glittery glitter where you feel like you look like a kid who just got Claire's makeup. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that can happen sometimes, and with this it's just like a elegant kind of sparkle. So that's all I really have for you today. If you made it this far, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope it was helpful, especially if you have really fair skin. I hope this helped you out with maybe knowing how it works on fair skin. So you can do all the things. You could like this, comment down below, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Honestly, I would just like to hear what you guys think of this review, whether or not it was helpful. What are some things that maybe I missed that I could have touched on, or what was helpful for you in my review so I can, you know, use that for later reviews. I enjoy feedback, especially when it comes to stuff like this, because honestly, reviews, in my opinion, are really hard to do because I'm just playing around with the makeup and then I have to like make the words from my brain like make sense. You know what I'm saying? As you can tell, my communication needs work. I can tell. Or you can tell. Anyway, I have to leave for work in 25 minutes, so that's what we're doing. Okay, bye.